nothing new other than its stark of everything. It's almost, there's a file cabinet. I think I'll give the new owners a file cabinet. Susan meticulously painted these shelves. They were just stained and looked awful and made this whole room look awful. But once she painted the shelves, the room really began to look nice. So thankful for Susan for painting those. Of course, you remember we took out the garage door and built that wall sometime back. Here's the doors we took out upstairs so it would flow a little bit better, and one ceiling tile left, or one and a piece of a ceiling tile left from replacing all that. And in here is Daddy's shop, which still has paint and my tools and ladders and stuff that I haven't taken out. But everything else is clean. You'll notice the fan is gone. There's an electrical light I had to take out because he had it wired, just spliced into a wiring up in the ceiling here. He had outlets there and there and there and there, and I come to tracing it, and he had hooked it into the dryer electricity, which is 220 volts. He pegged off one leg off the dryer, and so I decided better just take it all out. And I did. Had Whitney here in case I electrocuted myself so she could give me CPR. This would look better once I get all my junk out of here, won't it? Okay, this is pretty much the house. We'll do a little bit outside. Oh, the realtor said I'd have to get up the codes and put an old electric water heater in a junction box. So I bought a junction box, stuck it in there. I thought I'd better label it so somebody wouldn't wonder what that was. You get to see this carpet. It's really nice carpet. Of course, with this camera you can't tell, but there is well, hopefully you can't tell. You can't really tell with your naked eye, but there's a seam that goes all the way across right through there. It hits that post about midway, going to both walls. Man that did this was very meticulous in his work, and Daddy would have been proud to see him do such a good job. We'll take a look in this closet because sort of give you an idea of what the old dark paneling reminds you what it looked like. And in this closet there were some spots on that paneling where it looked like it had been wet before. And I got some heavy duty furniture renewal or pledge revitalizing or something, and polished all that, and it really took those spots out. But I still need a good piece of carpet to cover that ugly floor. Tape over the alarm so nobody will accidentally forget and turn it on. All the houses being on the market and people coming and going. Patio back here has been painted. Still have these ugly cracks, but that's not as horrific there. That's not a major issue. There is a spot here from that leaked out of one of the, when we moved stuff out of Daddy's shop, moved it out here, there was something in a garbage can that leaked. I think it was lima away. And lima away ate at the paint and everything in concrete. And I've painted that twice. It still sort of shows up there, but anyway. The one thing that hasn't been done is resealing the driveway. We can't get 3 days of no rain or no forecast of rain in a row so that they can get it sealed. But the driveway will be sealed here shortly. You'll see in the front in a minute. I painted the front porch and I had some paint left, so I came back here and painted this apron along the back too. The old shed is not completely empty either, but when I'm going to get a truck, haul all my stuff off, I'll haul off the tools that are in there. Get them out of there. Whitney and I painted this wall, this block. A couple of Saturdays ago, we got to cleaning out the shed, and we found the terracotta paint that was used to paint this, and there were some spots that were chipping off. So this paint actually looked like it was still good after all the years, and so I got to scraping some of the chips. Well, when we got to scraping, Whitney and I, we ended up almost with an unpainted wall practically. So we painted the whole wall, and it looks nice, if I do say so myself. Barkley Fisher has come and done all the trimming, and then has mulched with the black mulch all the beds, and they just, everything, it really looks good. And I'm getting a signal either out of battery, out of tape, so I may have to restart it in a little bit. Cut all this juniper that I'd almost take out of it for a little bit. Now, I have to show you my sidewalk. This is what I can't believe it turned out so well. If you remember, there was about an 1.5 inch, 2 inch unlevel spot right at that second seam there that you see on camera, where the oak tree had uprooted it. And the man came and at that first seam took a concrete saw and cut this, it was broken down here also, cut it in half and lifted those two pieces up, dug the root out, and then laid the concrete back down. And as you can see, it's as straight and level as it could possibly be. And it doesn't stand out with new concrete or anything. That's great. Give you a little view of all the landscaping, how it looks. Some of it's sort of pitiful, but not too bad. Some of it overgrown. They know what to do with that hawthorn bush. Tree, practically. But there it stands. Susan planted those yellow carnations, not carnations, chrysanthemums to give a little color. You see took the carpet up and scraped all the carpet and the glue off the front porch, and then came back and painted it a gray color. Painted the mailbox. Shot of the sign, Jerry Barnes, Remax Elite. I think, but with all the rain it's not a problem, but I think after I painted the mailbox, the teenage starlings would sit on that wire up there and see who could make the biggest mess on my mailbox. But it's clean from all the rain right now. And I'll just walk down the other end so you get another side of this end view. The crepe myrtle had bloomed, and now it's quit. The weather has been so strange. I'm not quite sure if that was the cause of it or not. Usually they were blooming, well, later than this. Some varieties. This one did, I think. You can see the far end of the house. There was a red fence behind that hedge there that I tore it down because it was falling down, so I tore the rest of it down. And that's pretty much it. Take a little view this way.